Hi everybody, my name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food. How are you today? Well, today's a good day for me. I'm up, I'm ready, I've had my walk, I'm about to go start my day. It's pretty cool. So the question I have for you today, and you can do this, you can write it out and email it to me, of course, if you have it, if you're better that way, or leave me a voicemail. Anyway, the question that I have for you today is, are you comfortable and at ease with the food plan that you're on? Does it bring you comfort and joy? Okay, I spent all of my singing lesson money on candy when I was a child, and now I spend it on fillings still at 66 because of the sugar. But that's a topic for a different time. Are you at ease and comfortable with what you're doing? Do you feel that the food plan that you're on is giving you the sustenance that can carry you, that can sustain you? Are you comfortable and at ease with the food plan that you've chosen as a way of eating, as a way of life? Is it something that you just wrap your arms around and say, wow, I'm so glad I got here? And so you can go about your day knowing that everything that you're doing food-wise is to benefit not just the scale and how your super skinny jeans fit, but also your health. So when you go for your annual and they say to go get your blood work, and it comes back and the doctor's saying, whoa, this is great, look what you're doing, and you can say, yeah, it's my way of eating. It's my lifestyle. It is my sustainable food program that keeps me away from cravings and triggers and binges, and things aren't going to ruffle me like something being in the house, like a holiday, like somebody at work with a birthday cake, anniversary cake, holiday cookies. They aren't saying, go on, you love this. I know you do. You ate it all last year. So you're not going to be swayed by those people because nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Not to mention your labs, right? And how are you sleeping? And how are you with your energy throughout the day? You know, I have a great 12 hours every day. I get up around 3 in the morning. I know I'm crazy. You can remind me of that anytime. And by 3 in the afternoon, I'm kind of on the fade. And it's interesting because a girlfriend of mine called me at 5 o'clock, and it only happened to be because we ate dinner at 4 and I just happened to step back into my office. And I took the call and I found that I was getting annoyed and aggravated. And it had nothing to do with her content or who she is. I love her dearly. It was the fact that I was done. And I usually don't engage in phone calls after like 3 or 4 because I'm done. I'm faded. I have a 12-hour window of social. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? And so anything after that is like I have to work on my social skills after that. So it's just kind of funny. So I know my energy level, and I know my biggest push for energy is right now. Now, right now it's about 10 of 7, and I'm going to leave the house for not quite a few hours, but for a few hours. It's Friday when I'm taping this, so I'm leaving with my list of all the sales flyers items that I'm going to buy from this store and that store. And I shop the Baggins, don't you know? And I've landed on the best grass-fed beef and organic chicken store. So I will definitely be paying a visit to them because I'm very pleased with what they offer. And I've got a kink in my bracelet. That's why I'm looking down. And it's weird. So anyway, so I have a comfort and ease with my food plan. Some of you are on different food plans and you still continue to watch. And I so think that's cool. I just want you to be at ease and comfortable with what it is you're eating. Now, think of your food plan like how it was when you were dating. And say you got mad at somebody and either that person dumped you or you dumped that person, and the next person, that rebound? I hope you're not doing rebound diets because you're mad at the food plan you were on and it didn't work, or you stalled, or you weren't tweaking when you probably should have, and so you jumped to a rebound diet plan as the next best thing, right? Have you ever done that? Yeah. Yes, I have. And so I don't want to see you do that. I want to see you at home with your comfort and ease with what it is that you're eating day after day, week after week, month after month, and accept the fluctuations of what happens. I need to do my right hand. The fluctuations of what happens with your food plan. Because it's not always the rosy road of you lose a little, you lose a little, you lose a little. When I woke up today, I knew I wasn't weighing myself. The humidity is almost 100%, and it's the end of October. I know what that scale is going to say. It's going to say a couple of extra pounds of held water weight. Why? Because I've been living in this body for 66 years, and I know what it's doing. And so I didn't want to be triggered by that. I don't want to hop on the scale and see that 2-pound temporary water weight gain and get all mad at myself like it's something that I'm not doing, right? And so, I'm sorry, this is just, there's something that's flipping over. So be aware, and that would make me suddenly question the food plan that I'm on. Noticing I'm not saying what food plan I'm on. This is just all hypothetical. No matter what food plan you're on, I want you to be comfortable, I want you to be at ease, and I want it to be part of your life and sustainable. I don't want you to be food plan jumping because you watch a podcast and you see the miracle of drinking this green smoothie for 2 meals a day, and then you have a 400 calorie dinner. I don't want you to see those sort of things and think that there is a quick weight loss scheme still out there. I don't want you to go to one of those places where you end up spending a couple of grand for smoothies and supplements and everything else, and sure, the weight comes back off. But I know a woman, I've watched her. It all came back and then some. So, it's dealing with your food allergies, your food addictions, the trigger foods, the craving foods, the things that you binge on. It's getting things, it's doing, like just an inventory of what works for you, and then getting really comfortable with what's in your life. Sure, I wish I could eat certain things, like when I see those pumpkin sugar butter cookies, don't I want one right now in October? You bet. Don't I want a pumpkin muffin? Don't I want a pumpkin latte? Don't I want all these pumpkin things? Pumpkin is a trigger for me. I love pumpkin. Now, I'm not loving it so much that I want to work on creating a recipe for something that I'll love. Instead, I just kind of steer clear of pumpkin things. And I find my joy. I made a butternut squash soup the other day. I have spaghetti squash with Alfredo sauce on it. I have butternut squash with lots of cinnamon on it, mashed or whipped, or actually in my NutriBullet. I do things like that. And no, it's not the pumpkin things that I'm craving, but I'm one bite away from a binge. I know that. That sugar lights up my brain. It doesn't get over it. So I have to be real careful with my lifestyle, my chosen food plan, not jump to the next, not just best thing, but even better than best. The answer, oh my God, I found it. I thought this was it. Nope, it's not. It's this next thing. So be careful of that. When other people have all their claims for what it does for them, stick with the tried and true. Stick with a consistent, whole food kind of food plan. And whatever the name of your food plan is, I have a name for mine, and it's working. So I'm not going to jump ship because somebody else says, I lost 8 pounds of belly fat. And I have to tell you, Marie Osmond is somebody I adore. and she seems to come up on almost every podcast, her ad. And she said, I know what it's like. I lugged around 50 extra pounds for years. She did. She's adorable. Look at her. That dress makes her look like a size 2. She probably is a size 2. I love her, but I'm not joining up to Nutrisystem for that 10-pound fast blast because she's so good at marketing. I have to quickly get out of that ad. I even listened to it one time because she was so listenable to, right? She was so convincing to me. And I'm sitting there thinking, the food plan that I'm doing is working for me. Why am I suddenly thinking I want to lose 10 more pounds with her? You know, I could easily. I could be easily swayed if I hadn't been following the food plan that I'm on for the last 14 months. So I have to stick with my tried and true. And this channel here is to help you get to your tried and true and not be swayed, not cave to triggers, not get those cravings. Get that stuff out of your head and have you making healthy choices that will take you the distance and not jumping from one food plan to the next like you're a 13-year-old with crushes in middle school. You know, nope, this one, I like this one better. He plays hockey. I don't really like football. Oh no, I like this one better. His mother likes me, so I'm going to go with him. All that jumping we did as kids and stuff, you know, or even, you know, finding signature perfumes, all those things that we did, or styles of clothes. You don't have to do it with your food plan. Stick to real whole foods. Grass-fed, better. Range red, oh God, you know, chickens raised that are range-free. God, why am I struggling with that? Fruits and vegetables that are organic, grass-fed meat, organic chicken, all that good stuff. Middle aisle, scrutinized like it's out to get you, 'cause it is, okay? So be safe. Be confident that if you eat a whole food diet and you tweak it, you pay attention to one of my favorite pickles is tweaking what she can have and what she can't have. She's really doing little experiments with certain foods. Can I have carbs for lunch? Should I have double the carbs for dinner instead of having the carbs for lunch? Sometimes I do that too. Sometimes I stick to high-fat lunches and then carb up at night. And the carbs are unrefined, meaning vegetables, okay? So work on what works for you and be holding on to it. It will work if you work it. Trust me. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom in Food. I know you can do it. Stick with your food plan. Tweak it. It'll work. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.